This week's episode is dedicated to a young man who goes by the name of Cookie Monster. His acts of bravery and kindness are making waves around the internet, especially in the biker community. Cookie Monster was diagnosed with autism, which presents unique challenges in his daily life. Autism can make it harder for a person to express their thoughts, feelings, or their needs verbally, which can make social interactions frustrating. It can be difficult to interpret social cues, and entering an unknown situation can be very stressful and trigger overwhelming anxiety. My oldest son has level 3 autism. He's nonverbal, and he also has sensory processing disorder. So I can not only understand the struggles that Cookie Monster and his mom go through on a daily basis, but I also recognize the tremendous amount of courage that it takes to face these obstacles head on every single day. I watch his journey and I find inspiration knowing what my son will soon be capable of one day with hard work and determination. Cookie Monster's quiet strength is inspiring the masses every day, and that is why his story is currently sweeping across not only the nation, but the entire world. Cookie Monster and his mom Shelby came up with an idea to help him make progress with his communication skills. They decided to come up with their own stickers and start handing them out to local bikers that they encountered during their travels. This is a great way for Cookie Monster to face the intimidating task of communicating with people that he's unfamiliar with and to build his social interaction skills overall. Each interaction is an opportunity to face a new challenge, overcome it, and grow stronger day by day. What might seem like a limitation became a vehicle for growth. By navigating the obstacles that autism presents, Cookie Monster develops patience, problem-solving skills, and self-confidence, exactly what Stoicism teaches us. The obstacle itself becomes the path to self-mastery. What stands in your way becomes the way to go. Now, to highlight his acts of bravery, put yourself in Cookie Monster's shoes. You struggle with communication. Interacting with strangers is difficult. Loud noises and sounds outside of your control can trigger an involuntary negative reaction in your mind. But he and his mom decide to wake up every day and face that fear by walking up to some of society's most intimidating looking people. Normally tattooed, bearded, scary looking men, covered in leather, riding on their motorcycles that create deafening sounds that would scare most people that were walking by. Even the women in the biker community can seem intimidating to approach, wearing clothes with skulls and flames on them, black bandanas wrapped around their heads. But Cookie Monster sees right through the tough exterior of these people. He disregards the shields that we all keep up to guard ourselves because we all are dealing with something difficult in our lives. He sees something special in these moments, an opportunity for growth. If he only knew that a lot of us on our Harley Davidsons, covered in tattoos with piercings all over, we live in fear too. We have mental health issues that hold us back too. A lot of us ride these motorcycles as a form of therapy, to free our minds of all the things that weigh us down. Cookie Monster, you deserve to know that your courage inspires us to face the obstacles in our own lives. And now the time has come where Cookie Monster has asked for our help. He is on a quest to collect a poker chip from every single Harley Davidson dealership. And today, I am going to contribute to this great cause. Cookie Monster, today I am setting off on a 100-mile journey to stop at 3 of the New Jersey Harley Davidson dealerships to help you achieve this goal. I'm going to take everyone on this poker chip run with me. I'll take some cool footage at each place. I'll take some footage where I'm riding, and I'll incorporate some facts about the local history of these shops as well. And I found this old Cookie Monster doll in my son's old collection, and I decided to take him along on the ride in your honor. All right, guys, let's head out to our first shop, Williams Harley Davidson Dealership. Yeah, Cookie Monster. Yeah, Cookie Monster. the official Cookie Monster Poker Chip Run 2025. Yeah, Cookie Monster. All right, here we are, guys, at the legendary Williams Harley Davidson in Lebanon, New Jersey. This place is actually one of New Jersey's oldest Harley dealerships, being established in 1928. That's almost 100 years ago, Cookie Monster, and you're getting a coin from this historic Harley dealership. Let's head inside and grab our first coin of the day. All right, big shout out to Williams Harley Davidson and their staff inside. I was speaking with Rob inside. He actually has a son who has autism as well, and he hooked you guys up with 4 awesome poker chips from Williams Harley Davidson in Lebanon, New Jersey, and he also threw in a custom keychain to add to your key ring, Cookie Monster. All right, let's head to the next stop on our trip. That is Liberty Harley in Rahway, New Jersey. Let's roll. All right, here we are, Cookie Monster. We're in downtown Rahway at Liberty Harley. I actually used to live on this very street about 10 years ago, and this is still the Harley dealership that I like to stop at. There is a passionate local biker community in this area, and what's interesting about this town, Rahway, is that it dates back to the year 1664. That's 361 years ago. Pretty cool, right? Let's head inside and take some cool footage of the bikes and grab you your second coins of the day. All right, guys, big shout out to Liberty Harley and all their staff inside for supporting this cause. They actually said they sent you guys a package about 2 weeks ago, so you should be getting it anytime soon. Let's saddle up and head down the shore to Shoreline Harley for our final stop of the run. We're at Shoreline Harley Davidson in West Long Branch, New Jersey. Founded in 1972, this store provides access to the bikers who like to smell the salty air and sometimes the smelly marshes during low tide. Let's head inside and grab your third and final coin of this journey. Big shout out to Shoreline Harley Davidson and all their staff inside for supporting this awesome cause. Let's head down the shore and head to the post office so we could ship out all these special prizes to you. All right, we're here, Cookie Monster. We're at the Jersey Shore. Look at that. Look at Stoics out there. What a beautiful day. All right, Cookie Monster, let's get to the post office so we can get your gifts on the way to you. I'd like to close out this very special episode with a brief lesson from a wise man named Seneca, who lived almost 2,000 years ago. Seneca said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." For you, Cookie Monster, and for others like you, living with autism brings real challenges into your life every day. Speaking can be hard, crowds can feel overwhelming, and the world can seem too loud. But every day, you keep going, collecting your poker chips and handing out your awesome stickers, bringing smiles to the faces of every person that has the honor of meeting such a brave young man such as yourself. That is true courage. That is the type of courage that every single person on this planet can be inspired by, and we all hope to show that sort of bravery when challenges present themselves in our own lives. Hard times reveal the true person, and you, Cookie Monster, you are proving every day how strong you are through your determination and courage. A special shout out to your mom, Shelby, as well, for putting in all the hard work behind the scenes to create this unique learning experience for not just your son, but for all of his loyal fans internationally. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this week's episode, and much appreciation to Williams Harley, Liberty Harley, and Shoreline Harley Davidson for all allowing me to film inside their stores and for supporting Cookie Monster's Harley Davidson Poker Chip Challenge. Next weekend is Labor Day, and I'll be working my full-time job throughout the weekend and into the following week, as I work an unorthodox rotating swing shift schedule. And for once, I think I'll cut myself a little slack and take the weekend off from posting content. Spend my spare time with my kids, but don't get it twisted. I will be locked and loaded to release episode 7, coincidentally, on Sunday, September 7th. Please be safe out there, and I hope that everyone is able to put some time aside to enjoy the holiday weekend. I look forward to seeing everyone back here in 2 weeks for another epic episode here at the Stoic Social Club.